time now to go 3 and out, guys. We've got a question, and I love this. Cole Marie 619. Hey,
Cole Marie?
Cole
619.
Marie.
That means they from SD San Diego.
And they start off yelling, Hey, next week, I'd love to hear each of your 3 dark horse college football playoff teams and why. Doesn't matter where they come from. So Coach was talking earlier in the show that typically there's 8 teams that really can make a run for the national title. Again, with the college football playoffs expanded to 12, and now with the portal and NIL and everything changing, there are definitely some dark horse teams that can get themselves to the postseason. So, Mark, as always, I'm going to go last because I like to save a couple stingers for you, right? Because I still got my stinger, Coach. I got my stinger. I'm going to let Mark start in the muck with a couple dark horse teams that can make the playoffs.
Starting the muck, a muck boy. A couple dark horses. So if you want to talk dark horses, we got to start group of 5 first, okay? In group of 5, the 2 teams that are standing out to me, we all know how USF has started their season at a high level. Their only losses to Miami, who was the number 2 team in the country. So you got to go group of 5. You got to go USF, possibly Memphis. So those are 2 people to look out for in the group of 5. Now, everyone counted Notre Dame out. They're 3-2. They find a way to run the table. There's going to be some losses and some, damage at the top of the list. They find a way to get in with 2 losses if they run the table. Because why? The gold helmets and the brand and Notre Dame. They have their own slot in the college football playoff. So they continue to do their thing.
Somewhere I can hear Brady Quinn arguing right now, like complaining, like, of course we belong there. We're an elite organization.
I do love
solid
Jeremiah
year
Love.
in and year out.
They got 2 bags, Jeremiah Love and Jadarian Price. I'm big fans. But, we'll see. So that's 3 dark horses for you there. Then if you want me to go to the Big 12, the cream of the crop right now is Texas Tech. That money that they spend on their roster, they look for real. They're running the football at a high level. They got great quarterback play, not 1 but 2 quarterbacks, and their defense looks to be top of the line. So right there's 4 dark horses for you to keep an eye out on.
Yeah, we only asked for 3.
Oh,
that's Mark Ingram. He over-delivers with 4.
I'm always putting a little whipped cream with the strawberry on top. I'm a strawberry guy, not a cherry.
Coach, give me 3 teams that are dark horses to get into the college football playoffs.
I was just following along there. So I got Texas Tech. I think they're certainly a playoff team. And what I like to do, Mark, you'll recall that every game, I mean, in the SEC, you just go out and size them up. And I try to do that when we go on the road at Big Noon. I sized up Texas Tech. I think they can compete in the SEC. I really do. Ooh. I think they got body types. They got speed. They got some depth at quarterback we saw right in front of us, and they put it to Utah that day. Next, I got Notre Dame. Notre Dame's got a schedule where they're not playing a ranked team as of now the rest of the season. I can't believe that. Notre Dame used to always play ranked teams every week. And then finally, BYU, I don't know a ton about them yet. There's a chance the old Big Noon might be making their way out there again. But BYU in the Big 12, I see them, Texas Tech, and then I see Notre Dame.
So we got a bit of a consensus.
Stone, I know you like to wait for everyone to say their take so you can get yours in. It's your turn now.
Yeah. Well, here's the problem with batting cleanup with you guys is a lot of times you take all the good ones, right? So there's only one team in the nation that has yet to trail at any point this season.
Tech?
Texas Tech, number 9, Texas Tech. So we all agree Texas Tech is one of those teams. They're 5-0. They're 2 big games, home to number 21 Arizona State next week. And then, Coach, you mentioned BYU. They are at unbeaten BYU November 8th. I agree with you guys on Notre Dame. They beat Boise State over the weekend. They're now at 3-2, which isn't that sexy, but it's a 3-game winning streak. They moved up number 5 spots to number 16. Again, the brand of those golden helmets, right? Well, it's Notre Dame and they won. Of course, we got to move them up. So they took a big jump. Their schedule, you guys talked about it, and you're right, it's legit runnable, right? North Carolina State this week, then USC also home. That's the test, right? USC's got a bye week coming into their game against Michigan this Saturday. Let's find out how good USC really is. And then what's left for Notre Dame at a bad BC team this year. Versus Navy, who's always tricky against the Irish. At Pitt, who just got blown out. Versus Syracuse. Who knows what Coach Brown is up to with Syracuse? That could be tricky. Then at Stanford. So I agree. That's a pretty manageable one. Let me throw the third one out at you, and Coach is going to like this one. 13th ranked Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I like that
Nasty.
a lot.
Yeah. Georgia Tech, 5-0.
I like that a lot.
No ranked teams on their schedule until the regular season finale versus Georgia in Atlanta. It looks like Georgia Tech should be in the ACC
Like that a
championship
lot.
game
Yeah.
at this point, and even a loss to Georgia, even a loss in the ACC championship game, that would be a 2-game losing streak, so not great. But if they get a split, I think Georgia Tech's in the college football playoffs. No problem.
Yep.
Let us know what you think. Send us a comment. Send us a thought. Send us more questions. We love to respond to them. Time now.
A super dark horse?
Super dark? Why? You got another one? You already gave us 4. You going to give us a 5th? Or are you
I'm
just saying
kidding,
Georgia
kid.
Tech?
I'm going to just
super
say
dark?
keep a peek for Arizona State with Sam Levitt out there.
I'll buy that. I'll buy that. So Mark's giving you. We asked for 3. Mark gives you 5.
Yeah,
That's the kind of guy he is.